movement, but battled on. And then the rains came. Let's stop and ponder all of this.
Luke, let's go to you first. The weather and how do the skies look? Because if it doesn't improve very quickly, that's going to be it for today.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's a driving rain right now. A lot of the players indoors trying to get warmed up and stay warm. A lot of the players are looking, maybe I'm canceled for the day. But I did get a chance to talk to three key factors in the Serena Williams camp. First, Venus Williams. Venus, in passing, was running up from the locker room. I assume Serena was in the locker room because it was right when the rain started. And asked her, how is she feeling? And Venus said, okay. Then we saw Richard Williams, the father. Now, Richard isn't allowed in the women's locker room, and Richard didn't want to talk on the camera, but he didn't know what the injury was. I also spoke with David Witt, the hitting partner of the Venus and Serena, and he again said they don't know what it is. Is it a cramp? Is it a tear? At that point, it was even 20 minutes after she had gotten in the locker room, they didn't know.
Side of the door, there are two small rooms, one occupied by the club pro here, and another as you're walking through the doors on the right-hand side is where the players about to come on court are seated. And in the old days, it was a very cramped quarters, and you literally were kneecap to kneecap with the person that you were going to be playing in a few moments. It's been enlarged with the new design here. The door open, and here they come. Let's watch for Serena. Gingerly would be a good description of how she is walking now. Somebody run out there and help her with her bag. Come on.
Well, she is capable of ripping the ball and winning points quickly, and that's what she's got to hope for.
She's only down one mini break at 4 points to 2. Luke, what do you have for us?
Yeah, we just spoke with Richard Williams, and he said basically this, that the doctor that's attending to Serena Williams said, if you continue to play, you're going to hurt it worse. You could threaten the future of your career. Quote, Richard also said that she, in his opinion, that they should go home, that she shouldn't play. But it was Serena Williams that said, I am going to play today, tomorrow, I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, that's brave, but is that the intelligent choice? And Richard Williams is the coach. One would think that he could bear more influence if he wanted to, but they're a strong-minded woman, and there's no doubt about that. We all appreciate that's part of her incredible competitive flair. But the idea of ending her career could be exaggerated as well.
Yeah, you never know with that. But I did hear from a friend in the locker room that the calf muscle was not responding to the treatment. But that, just like Luke said, Serena goes, I am going to play no matter what.
The injury occurred more than 2 hours ago, but then she played, remember, to take it to the tiebreak and left court at 5:34, and we're live now at 7:19 in the evening at Wimbledon. Just a remarkable afternoon of tennis. It began with Venus struggling, walking the tightrope, almost eliminated by Morigami, and now Serena Williams. Not only can she win the match, can she stay in the tournament? Let's go back and time exposure. It started first at 4-5 and the towel off, and then in the next game, after she'd held at 5-all, down she goes as if somebody had a secret wire and yanked her off her feet. Mom wants a timeout, medical timeout. Venus, Father Richard, obvious concern. The wrapping may have helped some. And serving just with her arm, she still generated a 110-mile-an-hour ace.
She was down 4-love in the tiebreak. Won a couple points.
And at 4 points to 2, the rains came. And certainly a blessing for her. It was doubtful that she could possibly survive the tiebreak on one leg. They were about a half hour later ready to call the players back on, and they no sooner had removed the covers than it began to precipitate again. And now the warm-up at nearly 7:30 in the evening. Well, what do you think? You've seen players, you know her.
It's possible. I mean, knowing Serena, you know that anything is possible. She has such a big heart, such a desire and will to win no matter what. That even if she's not 100%.
And she isn't. You can see even in the warm-up.
You can tell she is limping a bit. She knows that it's right here, right now in the tiebreak. She's got to find a way to get the ball in play with some authority early on. And for Hantuchova, Darren said it's easier said than done, you know, getting out there and just moving Serena Williams. She's got to hope for first serves and yeah, not missing, not getting tight. She's got to sort of block out this whole situation, all this drama, and focus just on her side of the net. Not easy.
They've changed ends. It's 4-2, and Serena has one serve, and this second set will be decided in a few minutes. Let's take.
Starting to try to bend a little bit more on these practice serves. Remember, she was just using her arm.
Reminded me, you know, you're playing as kids and someone so good, he said, I could beat you with one arm tied behind my back. I could beat you on one leg. And that's exactly here at Wimbledon what this great athlete is trying to do. 100% healthy. You see her limping, you see her not moving, and it's a distraction in its own way. Is always a distraction because of his tremendous core of fans. Guillermo Vilas, never won here on the grass, of course, champion at Roland Garros. One serve at 2 points to